What's up, guys? It's Saturday. More importantly, tonight's fight night, UFC 178. Before I'm gonna give you a little preview into the card tonight, but before I do that, this is mostly a TTM video. Finally got a TTM in today. I didn't know who it was from. Whenever I'm home, I usually wait for the mailman to come by driving his truck, and I can look out my window and I can see what envelopes they put in there, and I've been waiting for this, and I saw a nice big yellow envelope like this put in there, and I know it was for me. I was a little bit excited to see who it was from. You look up in the corner, it says Team Takedown, Team Takedown Fighters. Obviously, I think we all know who that is. Our welterweight champion, Johnny Hendricks. I sent out to him 2 weeks ago along with a few other fighters. Finally got him back. I heard sometimes he's a little bit of a long wait, but he's been out for about 2-3 weeks I've had this out. So it's great to get it. Also, this is going to be a live break. I do not know what's in this envelope. I know what I sent. I do not know if he sent anything extra. I do not know if he signed anything. You're about to find out along with me. I decided to make it more thrilling that way. It's like, well, if I go through this bummer, he didn't sign anything, you guys are with me. At least, we find out together. I know DK won. Think I'm doing that right. If not, man, you know who you are. He's been doing live breaks recently. And it's fun, man, because you don't want to already go into this knowing what it is. You want to view along with your viewers what it is and what's going to be in there. So here we go. Live, unbreaking review of my Johnny Hendricks TTM. Okay, well, looks like, I don't know. Here's my letter I sent him. Looks the same. He didn't write anything back. That would have been cool. Maybe he gave me a little bit of a letter. Let's see. Alright, envelope's empty. Alright, let's start. I sent around 2 cards. 2 cards with him. I sent a 2010 Topps that I had laying around. I was actually going to give these out, throw them away. But then I said, you know what? I'll try sending them out like some of the other guys do. You can see Johnny signed it right there. It's pretty nice to get back. I also had a 2013 Topps Knockout regular card, base card from him. He signed that. And these are actually my first ever cards getting signed. I've always sent pictures, gloves, or magazines. I've never sent out cards. I think I might start doing that, testing out my luck. And also because pictures, I'm using the 9x12 envelopes. They cost more, and it'll be cheaper to get cards. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to send out pictures and stuff. I still got a lot to send out, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So I sent out 4 photos to him, and looks like they were all returned. The first one is a picture of him kneeing George St. Pierre in a title fight. Look at that signature, nice and beautiful and gold. I'm not sure if I sent the gold marker with him or not. I think I might have. A walk-off photo of him. Pretty nice. Signed all nice and neat. His knockout of John Fitch. Yeah, that's a beautiful one, man. That was a sweet knockout when I saw that live. Watching it, man, I was just amazed by Johnny Hendricks coming straight out, landed that big bomb, and down one Fitch. This photo was the one I was hoping to get back. Looks like it's smudged a little bit, but nevertheless, it's a great photo. It's what I hang up on my walls. Pretty much I hang out every fighter who's had a belt. I'm trying to get them signed. I have no other collectors do that. I'm also trying to get like a memories, like Anderson Silva's front kick or something memorable to get signed, and I'll have that hanging up on the walls. Other than that, there's others that are going to go in my folder under the fighters that I collect. And so here's the last one, Johnny Hendricks raising his hands with the belt. You can see where you can see where the photo is a little bit smudged. But nevertheless, it's a great thing to have, and I'm very excited. to have it. So thank you, Johnny Hendricks, for sending that back to me. I requested a promo if he could send one, but he probably didn't send it back due to the fact that I sent 2 cards along with 4 pictures. Some people might get upset when you do TTMs because you send out so much, but me, I'm not going to probably sell or trade any of that. If I decide to, I'll let you know. But other than that, that's just all for my PC, my personal collection. So it's cool to have that. Also, like I said earlier, speaking about 178, stat card tonight. It's going to be unbelievable. I got the return of Dominic Cruz. Been 3 years in the making, man. Finally good to have him back. He could possibly be back in line for a title shot if he wins this fight dominant. I hope he does well. I'm looking forward to him. A fight I'm really looking forward to is also another great return. Kat Zingano against Amanda Nunes. It's going to be amazing to see Kat back in the octagon. Hopefully she does well. I believe she will. Dana White's already said if she wins, she will be getting another title. She'll be getting her title shot. And then I think Ronda is scheduled to come back for her first fight in February. I think that's what Dana said. So hopefully they'll have that, man. Hopefully they'll come over here to Philly or New Jersey because they need to bring it to Philly or New Jersey. Because I live in Delaware and all of the good events are always in Las Vegas and shit, man. And it really sucks that there's no love here for the East Coast. So, hopefully they do that soon. Another fight that I think is really getting people excited for is Dustin versus Conor McGregor. This is going to no doubt be probably fight of the night. I mean, there's another fight above that that's going to be fight of the night too, but there's no doubt that this will definitely be fight of the night and maybe knockout of the night or some crazy finish. I love Dustin, but I think Conor's is too good. I think Conor's going to destroy him personally, and we're looking forward to that fight. I know it's going to be fun. The fight above that, which also has potential to be fight of the night, and another finish of the night, Donald Cerrone versus Eddie Alvarez. About time. Eddie's in the UFC. Who I think will win that fight, I can't really tell you for sure. I'm a huge fan of both guys. But if I had to go with someone, I would probably give the edge to Donald. He seems a little bit more of a dangerous fighter, but no doubt Eddie's a badass and he's coming to fight, and it's going to be a great time to see him debut tonight. Then you had the main event, Demetrius versus Chris. Pretty much another great title fight for Johnson. I think he's going to win. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Chris, but I don't think he's at a high enough level right now to beat the champion. But who knows? Any given night, you can come in there, you can have your worst, you can have your best night, you can win surprisingly. Who knows? So, that's my little preview of UFC 178 and my predictions. So I'm going to go with, let me give you an exact prediction. I'm going to predict that Kat Zingano will beat Amanda Nunes by decision. I think that fight's going to go the distance. I think that's a decision fight. Dustin versus Conor, I'm going to have to go with Conor knocking or TKO and Dustin in the first round because he says it and he did it in his last fight. He said he was going to do it. I believe the man. I think he can do it. Donald Cerrone versus Eddie Alvarez. I would like to say one of them might get a finish, but I think this will also be a decision fight. I think it's going to be an awesome decision fight, though. It's going to be an all-out war. I'm going to go with that. Demetrius Johnson versus Chris. You know, I was going to go 5-round decision to Demetrius, but I think he might finish Chris in the 3rd round, either by submission or TKO. That's my predictions for tonight. Yeah, right now it's only 2 o'clock. By the time you guys watch, it'll probably be maybe 2:20, 2:30. And then you always gotta wait and see who wins tonight. So it'll be interesting. All right, finishing up again. Thank you, Johnny Hendricks, for the TTMs. A couple days ago, I sent out to a couple other fighters, Sarah McMahon and Chuck Liddell. I also have a bunch of other fighters I'm sending out to this weekend. So hopefully we get more TTMs and more videos in and start doing this more often. And it was good talking to you guys. And, you know, like, subscribe, and comment. If you need the address for Team Takedown, you already saw it. But if you need me to send it to you, I'll be more than glad. Message me and I'll get right on it, alright? Thanks, guys. Have a great night. And make sure you watch UFC 178 live tonight on pay-per-view.